What's up, all? It is Hannah Darling here with Windy City Underground, your music, your station. It's Wednesday, December 30th. Y'all know what that means, right? It is another episode of Killa Age Radio. Today is going to be a great show. It is our last one of the year. Can you guys believe it? It's going to be 2016 next week. Or this week, I should say. Anyways, it's just me today, Hannah Darling. Fyere is out sick, just like last week. We both missed you guys because we were sick. Now this week, Fyere is just sick. So let's wish her a speedy recovery and hope that she is going to be okay for next week because it's going to be our first show in the new year. And I hope everything will go right for her. Anyways, today I have a good show for you guys. We are interviewing... Well, next week, you guys should catch us too. We're interviewing my boy, Novator. He is a great artist, and he's been around Chicago for a while now, and I hope you guys all dig his music. He'll be bringing it next week. Now, today is going to be a good day. I got Triple T in the building, and I am interviewing him, and I am excited to introduce to you guys. He is a great host of the Bro Down, and I will get more into that after we play my favorite song here. We got Logan with Lost. Catch you guys in a second. It is Killa Age Radio on WindyCityUnderground.com here every Wednesday from 4 to 5. Your music, your station. What's up? Killa Age Radio is back on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. I'm your girl, Hannah Darling. Fyere is still out sick. Let's wish her the best and the speediest of recoveries. Get well soon, chick. Hopefully you're back next week because this is going to be our first show of 2016. But we have a good interview for you guys. So, without any further ado, introducing the host of the Bro Down, the stud himself, Triple T.
What's going on?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. How was your drive out here?
Sucked.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I know you like to be called, be known as Triple T.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you mind if I called you Tim on this interview?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's my real name.
Okay, so Triple T is Tim, guys. Now, so on your podcast, it's called The Bro Down.
Mm-hmm.
What's it really about? I mean, I could guess what it's about, and I understand what it means, but let my listeners know, because, they need to know.
All right, so The Bro Down is a podcast that I came up with a good friend of mine. His name's Stefan, also known as Think Rich. And it's basically just about two guys who talk about guy stuff. We talk about girls, relationship problems, talk about cars, working out, virtually anything that normal guy friends would talk about. And it's pretty fun. We just don't really have a script or anything like that. We just come up with different ideas every week to talk about. And we get emails occasionally from listeners giving us ideas, topics to talk about, and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. And if all you ladies out there, if you're listening, it's a good way to get inside a guy's mind. If you want to know what's going on in your boyfriend or whatnot, some of the days when we talk about relationship problems, it's a good way to get into a guy's mind.
Dang, girls, did you hear that? It's our way in. We just found a little bit, clues, maybe. Maybe. But these are only to, now is this affecting every guy, or it's just you and Stefan? I mean, is this mainly every man's kind of idea, or?
Me and Stefan were, for instance, I'm 22 and Stefan's 23, so it's basically kind of like what young 20-year-old guys talk about when they're around with their friends or something like that.
And now, who are you targeting? Or who's your targeting
anyone.
listeners?
We target anyone. I mean, obviously, guys that are around our age or
right.
girls that are around our age. We've had a couple people email us that seem to be a little bit older than us, but yeah, anyone that's into that type of stuff or wants to hear us talk about whether it's a superhero movie, whether it's music from hip-hop to EDM to anything to talking about relationship problems, it just targets anyone.
I'm glad. I listened to the first episode now, guys, and I was not, I was satisfied listening to it, because first of all, it was entertainful. Very.
We try to make it
it's fun.
A little comedy in there.
Yeah, it's a fun show, and I mean, these guys are honest, and I love how you guys give your opinion out, and that's kind of what every person really needs. They just want reassurance, and from what I listen to your show, I feel like that's what I get out of it, is a little bit of reassurance, and now that could be for guys or girls. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. You guys should listen to it. First of all, though, let me finish this, and then we'll get to where it's at and everything. So calm down, guys. Don't worry. Don't rush it. Why'd you want to start a show like this? Like, was it for personal reasons, or did you just feel like, you know, did you like the idea of it? How did that come about?
To be honest with you, well, me and Stefan met at the school that we go to, which is Illinois Media School, and the first day me and him were in the studio doing a project, and we just started talking about stuff, and we vibed like really well, became good friends right off the bat. And I just thought in my head, I was like, man, me and you have to make a podcast about something. And we didn't know what we wanted to do at first. At first it was going to be talking about sports.
Right.
And then every day when me and him would just talk and have a conversation about stuff going on in our lives, I was like, yeah, we have to make a podcast strictly about this type of stuff. And it just kind of went off from there. And the idea for the name of the show, The Bro Down, actually came, my friends from back home, we always talk when we're talking like life stuff, we call it broing down. So I was like, we're calling it The Bro Down because it's two guys talking about that type of stuff, so The Bro Down. So it's basically us every week just broing down with each other, talking about just everyday stuff.
God, I love it. It's so good to listen to, guys. But we gotta take, you know, a music break. We gotta listen to some jams. We got BJ, the Chicago Kid, with Good Karma coming up next, guys. I'm Hannah Darling. I'm here with Tim Triple T from the Bro Down, and you're listening to Killa Age Radio on Windy City Underground. Your music, your station. I had to hit it with that slow jam, you know. Anyways, this is Hannah Darling with Killa Age Radio. Like I said earlier, Fyere Rose is out sick, and today we are interviewing our boy, Triple T, Tim. He is the host of The Bro Down. So, we are on like our 5th question. I'm very excited to actually interview him because he's got a great show. So I know you're currently studying broadcasting and production at the Illinois Media School, but have you studied anything else, like in the past?
In the past, I actually used to be a political science major. I really was fascinated with politics when I started my college career, which was like 4 years ago, and yeah, I wanted to go into politics, be like a campaign manager at the time and everything like that, so.
That is crazy.
It's kind of interesting how I go from like political science to what I'm doing now.
Well, I could really see you doing political science. Like, that's one thing that I could definitely see you doing. And me and Alex were talking about that yesterday, I believe. Me and Xander, we had a conversation about how you're just so political that we could see you up there doing it.
I can talk about anything, actually. Like I said, I'm really big into sports. That's what I originally came to the school I'm at right now for, is sports broadcasting. But just talking about other things in general is something that I enjoy more.
Nice. Now, do you like the production aspect or directing aspects, or?
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm really into DJing. I used to be a DJ, and I still kind of am now. And
that's one of my questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna ask you it anyways. So you like EDM music, right?
I do.
Okay. Now, do you mix them yourself, right?
Yes, I DJ and make mixes and everything like that.
Now, you enjoy doing that?
I do. I love it. Actually, when I was 18, I watched my first music festival, which is Ultra Music Festival down in Miami every year. And I told myself that one of my dreams was to be a big-time DJ and producer and be on that stage one day, and it still is. I'm actually trying to get into more of the music production side of things. That's my goal, is to try to go into that, to be honest with you.
Right.
And continue my DJing career, hopefully get big and become more famous that way, as well as broadcasting.
Dude, that'd be awesome. And I'm so glad that we actually all met, so then we can see you grow like that. That'd be awesome. It's awesome.
Well, if I see you and you're trying to get in my show with VIP, like, hey, Tim, whatever, I'm going to say I don't know you.
I'm not going to try to do that because I'm already beating VIP, honey.
Fyere Rose.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Fyere Rose gets first dibs on VIP.
Well, now, guys, we're going to take another music break. We will be back soon. We got Drip from My Walk from Famous Dex. This is Killa Age Radio here on Windy City Underground. Your music, your station. Tune in, guys. And we are back with Killa Age Radio here on Windy City Underground every Wednesday from 4 to 5. This is Hannah Darling here with your boy Tim.
What's going on?
What's up, Tim? So, Now we got New Year's Eve coming up.
We do.
Now, do you have any special plans?
I do actually. I'm going to a party down here in the city of Chicago.
What y'all gonna do?
What's pretty high-end party, I guess you could say.
Is it gonna be like a pinky raise thing?
No, suit and tie event, blah, blah, blah. Some high-end drinks gonna be there and everything. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm going with a couple of my buddies.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Where's it at downtown though? Like just around?
Fulton Market area, so like Morgan Street down there.
Nice.
Manufactured New Year's Eve is the name of the party.
That sounds fun. Are you gonna dress all nice? You're gonna look slick?
Suit and tie event.
You guys should see his hair right now. It's on point, boy.
What'd you call me yesterday? What did I look like?
Like you were in a Sears. We said he looked like he was in the Sears catalog. Literally. He walked in looking like the Sears catalog guy.
I guess I look like a model.
Yes, he does. I would say that he does. He does have a baby face, but it is adorable. Ladies, let me not lie to you guys. Now, is that all you're doing for New Year's? So you're gonna plan on having like an aspirin next to you and everything for the next day?
All out.
You're gonna go all out?
Heck yeah, why not? It's New Year's Eve, biggest party day of the year.
It's Amateur's Night.
It's what?
Amateur Night.
Amateur night.
Yeah. That's for all of us older people who actually been out for the last like 7 years and New Year's and see this stuff.
I didn't know being 22 was so young.
It is.
Not really.
It is.
Not really.
It's nice to go out, and don't get me wrong. This year I am not going out.
Why not?
Cause I'm so over it. I'm right now I'm trying to focus on one thing and one thing only. It's for my success. Okay. So I can't have any clouded judgment.
Going out and partying on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Makes that a better idea.
Yes, to me it does.
Or do you have like a bunch of your friends trying to get you to go out and everything?
No. Actually, all my friends feel the same way as me. Isn't that weird?
That is interesting.
I know. Usually we'd be wanting to go out. Plus, my best friend's birthday is on the 4th, so we would have went out typically, but we feel like we are just over it, and she's not even worried about her birthday.
You know what? That's kind of funny. I feel like what's interesting is when I turned 18. And when I went off to college, me and all my friends, and I feel like this goes for anyone that turns 18, they're like, oh yeah, college life, party it up, get drunk all the time, whatever. And it lasts for the first 2-3 years, waiting until they're 21. Literally. As soon as they turn 21, they're all excited, they could go to bars, they do the exact same thing. I literally feel like as soon as you turn 22, you're just like, I am so over doing that all the time. Like going to the bars every weekend, trying to get drunk 24/7 when you're at school. You're just over it.
I was that way when I turned 20. I would say about 24, maybe even this year. Now I'm 25, guys. And now when I turned 21, before I was 21, I was partying like a maniac, and I didn't care about nothing. And if I didn't sign up for a school, I'd probably be in a ditch somewhere, with my shoes off eating.
Being an old lady.
Yeah, so now it's like it all caught up to me, and it's just like I'm over it. I mean, I rather enjoy actually going out to dinner, maybe having a couple beers, and then go watch a movie.
What you're saying is you're actively looking for a man.
No, oh my God, you and me trying to get a boyfriend for me all the time. Yesterday,
that's exactly what you basically just said. If you say that around any guy, no, listen,
that's not what I mean.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you say that around any guy and they're saying, oh yeah, I just rather go out and eat, stay home and watch movies and stuff like that, it's pretty much code name that you're actively looking for a relationship. Hands down. You might not mean it that way, but I'm just saying that's what you're saying.
It does sound like it, and I get it, but I have no time for a boyfriend, so therefore I have no time for anybody else but myself. Okay, and like I said,
I respect that.
I want to just focus on my success and not other people's success or like their life. That's why I haven't.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Sure.
So you don't have a lot of time on your hands and everything like that, but let's say, would you go out on dates with guys right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but now let's say you go on a couple dates with a specific guy and he really likes you and he wants to possibly start a relationship with you and you really like him too. Would you then start something? Even though you're saying to yourself, no, it's not a good idea or whatnot?
I mean, I would let him know the situation, and I would tell him, I do dig you, I like you a lot, but right now I feel like I don't have time, so if you want to go and yonder off to somebody else, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But if you want, wait until I'm like graduated, and then I could see where I'm going with my life, because I don't know until I am successful here. Till I graduate, because I have no time for nobody right now. I don't even have time for myself. You should see my room. It's disgusting. I feel like I live in a tornado.
Okay then.
Yeah. So maybe like I totally tell him like everything that I was going through, and I would just talk to him about it. Maybe we could stay friends even after. It doesn't matter.
See, I'm a little bit different, and I feel like a lot of guys think the same way. Is when they're a lot of guys like that are my age that I talk to, same way. You know, I'm super busy, don't have time for any of that. But deep down, they actually do want to have a girlfriend.
Like I would like it. Don't get me wrong.
Like me personally, I know you asked me if I'm single or not, which I am, and I've been single for a couple years now, and I, honest to God,
no, I'm just kidding.
I don't really want to say why, but
okay.
I honestly would like to have a girlfriend. I would like to be in a relationship right now, especially, you know, being 22. You're starting to feel out the possibilities in the next couple years, possibly getting into a super long-term relationship, to the possibility of marriage or whatnot. And that's kind of the same thing for most girls and guys, actually. When they're like 24, 25, 26, they're starting to look for that possibility of, like, you know, doing marriage or long-term relationships. But me, it doesn't really matter. I honest to God, if I'm out at a bar, you know, I'm telling my friends, yeah, I'm not actually looking for a girl or whatnot, but you actually are.
Right,
Any
but
guy
you do
will
it
say
low
that
key,
to you.
because if your friends know that you're looking for, they're gonna make a fool out of you, or you're gonna make a fool out of yourself. I feel.
Yeah, I mean, one of my friends, he's always like, when we're at bars, he's like, yo, why aren't you talking to any girls or anything? And I'm like, well, I have been, but, you know, some of these girls are just sloppy as hell and everything like that.
Some of these guys are rude. Like, they don't know how to come across as a nice guy. So now, if a guy wanted to come up to me and take me on a date, sure, let's go out to dinner. Let's have a great night.
He's a true gentleman.
Not one that has hit on me has asked me on a date. Therefore, I will not give you the time of day.
But if you're at a bar...
Well, if you're at a bar, I'm going to be talking to you.
If you're at a bar, if you're at a club, most guys are just there to pick you up just to take you home for the night. They're not actively looking for girls.
Exactly. And that's basically everywhere you go. So tell me, I'm going to tell you guys a funny story really quick. Me and my friend, we were out and we were meeting with this guy that, me and my best friend, we were meeting with this guy that she kind of liked, but she didn't really know how she felt. You know, she only really hung out with him once and she was kind of tipsy, so she didn't know how she felt about him. Well, we went out sober, and usually we go out a little drunk just so, you know, we break the ice. Well, we go out and we're sober, we get Long Island, so we're having a great night. We're downtown, you know, we're at, I think we were at a bar by Hub 51, and it wasn't Hub 51 because we went there afterwards. But, so we're standing there, we're having a conversation, we go outside, I'm going to smoke a cigarette, and so is this dude, and so is her. So, because she smokes when she drinks. So, we're going outside or whatever. All of a sudden, he says something totally wrong. He, like, pointed at her and said to the guy walking past, if you're looking for, like, an easy, basically like a piece of butt, like a piece of ass, I'm gonna say, I don't care. But say, like, you know what I mean? If you're looking for a cheap piece of ass, here's one. That's basically what he was saying to this dude who was walking past. My friend totally, you know, takes it. Well, first of all, if you're trying to first find somebody or you just start hanging out with them, that isn't the best way to go about doing that. You know, you want to talk to this lady. You don't want to make her look at you lady down than she really does. Well, all of a sudden, my friend just pushed him. My friend lives in Pilsen. She's like, he goes, take your ass back to Pilsen. Me and her both look at each other like, fine. it was probably the funniest thing. But where I was going with this is, guys need to learn how to talk to females. They don't know how to talk to them anymore. It's like they got no. The guys that I come across, maybe I come across a lot of a-holes, but
Probably,
I'm just apparently, yeah. Because I mean, not even one has even asked me out on a specific date or anything nice. You know, just nice.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Sure.
Your friend was into this guy, right? That's
A little bit, yeah.
Did he know that?
Yes.
Okay, there's your answer. He did that on purpose because he clearly wasn't into that girl.
No, he clearly was.
Well, then why would he say something like that?
That's what I said. He's just an idiot.
He clearly was not into her. He was just lying.
Are you sure?
That's
your
quite obvious.
That's
I mean, if you're any guy, one of the big things that a guy will do if they're not into a girl that's into them, they'll purposely make them out to seem like an ass or something like that to make them not want to like him anymore. Just hate him.
Right. Now I see where you're coming from, but he was totally on her. Like, he wanted her.
Okay, but then why would he say that?
That's what I said.
Exactly.
Well, then she pushed him into the glass, and then it was over with.
Okay, well then,
Yeah.
there you go.
We just walked away like, okay, we gotta go before we get arrested. It's so funny, though. Like, I feel like there's not a decent guy out there.
There's a lot of decent guys
There
out
might
there.
be, but they're hiding. Where are you guys?
Listen to the Bro Down and you'll find out.
Oh, and where can we find you on the Bro Down, Mr. Tim?
You can check us out at Spreaker.com and then search The Bro Down Show or The Bro Down. You can email us at thebrodownshow@gmail.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at The Bro Down Show.
God, I love it.
And we're currently making an Instagram account too.
Yay.
Don't know what the name of it's going to be.
Are you going to have a Snapchat or a Periscope? You guys should. Because
possibly.
I see the Periscope thing happening with you.
I mean, we just started the podcast like not even 2 months ago, so we're still kind of mapping stuff out to market ourselves and everything like that. So, but yeah, maybe.
You guys should definitely check out the Bro Down. It is probably the best entertainment that you'll have, maybe all month. All month.
Yeah, we only have 4 episodes. We're currently taking a holiday break.
But they're an hour long.
Catch us back at 2016.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the Bro Down. So thank you, Tim, again for coming on the show.
No problem.
We are about to leave, guys. This is my last show of the year. Well, our last show. Poor Fyere Rose is out sick, but you guys could catch us every Wednesday from 4 to 5 on Killa Age Radio here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. Stay tuned every Wednesday. You guys could follow us on Facebook at Killa Age Radio. I haven't made the Twitter yet, so don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. You could email me if you'd like. That's fine. I could care less. I mean, I'd like to talk. Follow me on Instagram at hannah.darling.xo or Twitter at hannahx22. You guys have a please be safe this New Year's. Don't drink and drive. Don't risk getting a DUI. Don't be the designated driver. Go out and have fun. Get an Uber. I mean, that's the best way to do it, right? So guys, thank you again, Tim. It was nice having you on my show. Enrique, our camera guy, is here and he is in the building. This will be on our YouTube page or on Enrique's YouTube page, and it'll be up on the Facebook page on Killa Age Radio. Okay, guys, every Wednesday from 4 to 5, it is WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. Bye, guys.